The injuries I got.
That's a huge scar.
I am left all alone just to fulfill the responsibility.
Sick pay is not included, holiday pay is not included.
The nature of work is changing rapidly. On the one hand, jobs on the on-demand economy are becoming less secure with less protections. Increasingly, people aren't employed anymore. Instead, their services are hired. On the other hand, technology has been developed to replace the jobs we once thought only humans could do, such as driving trucks and trains. A recent survey by the McKinsey Global Institute showed that these changes are happening at a rapid pace. Between 20 to 30% of people in the US and Europe are now working independently in the on-demand economy. The survey also shows poorer households are more likely to participate in independent work than richer ones. The union movement has a role and a responsibility in responding to this challenge.
All the benefits, they are enjoying it, and I am left all alone just to fulfill the responsibility. With the responsibility, there comes a right. Holiday pay, pension, and all these things.
And my average net in July was $5.03 an hour, well below minimum wage. So if you want to cover your costs and keep the family afloat, you've got to work a lot of hours.
I think the claim that we're contractors is pretty absurd. We wear the uniform. Basically, when you get the job, they send you detailed instructions of how to get an ABN, and then they'll send out what is in effect a pay slip, but if you look closely is actually an invoice from us addressed to them that Deliveroo has made up themselves.
I've broken my arm once and I have a scar if you're interested in seeing it.
Wow.
That's one of the injuries I got.
That's a huge scar.
That's
going right from your wrist
yeah.
right up your arm.
Yeah.
Were you looked after? Did you get sick pay? Did you?
No, there is no coverage. They would come up, recover the parcel off you, and then wish you luck. I was scheduled to be off work for 8 weeks. I had to come back after 4 because I had no pay to cover bills, rent, nothing.
The on-demand economy, with its lack of benefits such as the minimum wage, holiday pay, sick leave, and its lack of protections against sackings, are not the only issue that's threatening workers today. Technology is also making traditional jobs obsolete. A recent report by the Independent Committee for Economic Development showed 40% of the jobs that exist today are likely to disappear in the next 10 to 15 years due to technological change. Transport will be massively impacted. We are not powerless in the scenario which is unfolding. We can demand to regulate the type of world we want to live in. We are the only ones who can make the regulations a reality in an appropriate fashion. We do not have to accept the economy that the tech whizzes want to sell us while they make and build billion-dollar corporations. We must demand the enforceability of rights on the strategic controller, the economic employers, appropriate rates and conditions for safety and equality and fairness, independent tribunals to determine enforceable rights, the right to unionise and create worker organisations and take action where appropriate, to have skills and reinvestment and career paths for workers. These challenges are being met elsewhere in the informal work and contingent employment through isolated but successful campaigns in developing and developed economies. These campaigns are holding those at the top of these employment supply chains to account. We need to make sure that all of our battles inspire workers to take on the economic employers who control the new economy and our jobs today and into the future. That's what a win will look like.